What you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back with another video for you guys today. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys 7 different places you need to invest in your 20s. Now, before anyone gets offended or hurt or whatever, this video is not only for those of you who are in your 20s, but the reason I said it for your 20s because I'm talking from my experiences. This is good for you if you're still in your teens. This is fine to do if you're still in your 30s or 40s. It doesn't matter. In fact, even in your 50s, you should still be investing. But anyway, I'm going to talk about those 7 different places you need to invest and break them down to you guys and explain them to you guys. Hopefully you guys go out and use them in your life to help you guys advance in whatever you guys do. But before we get into today, the usual stuff, please make sure to like these videos, give me that thumbs up. Can we hit 25 likes on this video? Please, let's hit those 25 likes on this video. Please make sure to always share these videos with your friends and also continue to comment on the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Lastly, please make sure to subscribe, hit that red button below if you're new around here. Also, I'll leave a video up here. That video is about the rich and what the rich do with their money, a few different money hacks that they use. So go check that one out if you've not seen it already. Now though, let's talk about the 7 different things you need to invest in your 20s. Now again, like I said, it's not only for your 20s, but I'm going to say your 20s because I'm in my 20s. So to start off with, your 20s is really where you start figuring everything out. At least from my experiences, this is where we start figuring things out. We start becoming a man or a woman. We start really becoming an adult. And this is really where we start figuring things out, building the blueprint for our future, building foundations, using up our energy, doing all sorts of stuff, trying new things out. So like I said, I'm just going to help you guys out with these tips. So the first tip, investing in your knowledge. This comes in the form of education, reading, learning, whatever it may be. This is for your brain. You know, it's important that you get smarter each and every day. It's important that you become better each and every day. And if you're not investing in your knowledge, well, it's not going to help you going forward. Again, for those of you who are in your 20s, going forward, you want to become, the best version of yourself. And that comes down to your knowledge. If you don't know anything, if you don't know enough, you can't really advance. You can't really get from A to B. You can't really get better off. So you need to invest in your knowledge. Investing in knowledge comes in so many different forms. You have loads of different tools in this day and age. This is 2020. We have so much at our fingertips, which is really nice. So you have to invest in your knowledge. And to be honest, investing in knowledge kind of brings me on to point number 2 and 3. So I'll talk about those right now. So number 2, investing in books. Books. I always tell you guys, I read about 5 to 7 books each and every year. And it's really important that you invest in books. It's all good going to the library, picking up a book and reading it. But it is good to have those books in your house. So you can read them twice, 3 times in a row. You can just pick up something whenever you want. Maybe just read a chapter. But I'm telling you, you should invest in books. You got to have a little collection of some books in your house. Because again, everyone should have a physical hard copy of books. I know a lot of people don't like to read books. I know a lot of people would rather do things virtually, on their mobile, on their iPad in this day and age. Sure, there's no problem picking up a tablet and reading, but it's definitely a good idea to invest in books. Go through your book, highlight things that are important to you, make notes, have something there for yourself to use. Everyone is different, but I definitely say if you're in your 20s, invest in books. You could use those 10 years later, 20 years later, pass them on to your kids, your grandkids. That's what's happening in my family, and I think it's very important that people invest in books. So buy yourself some books this week, buy yourself some books next week, whenever you want, but invest in books. 3, invest in courses. This is a part of enhancing your knowledge, yes. So in courses are there to teach you. And I'm not talking about school courses here. I'm talking about courses from people on the internet, people who are mentoring you, people who have succeeded in what you want to succeed in. It is good to invest in courses. There are enough courses out there which are 20, 30, 40 bucks. I'm telling you, there are. You can find them all over the internet. I've invested in courses which are 5 bucks, 10 bucks. Now, I've sold courses which are 5 or 10 bucks. But of course, a lot of people are put off by courses because they've seen $1,000 courses, 1,400 courses on how to get rich, and people are using those to actually get rich. Those are not the courses I'm talking about today. I'm talking about the real courses where you can learn, where you can actually pick up more knowledge and help yourself going forward. There are courses on whatever you want to do, no matter what you want to do. Just try me. Fitness, dropshipping, online business, e-commerce, stocks. There's courses on literally everything. Even if you want to invest in real estate, in different forms of real estate, there are courses out there on it. So again, you should be investing in courses. This is going to help you in your 20s, building up that foundation, helping yourself go forward in the future. Courses are a very good foundation for those of you who like to learn. Come in the form of video guides, they come in the form of ebooks, they come in the form of, different tutorials, they come in the form of PDFs. Courses are so good. I'm telling you, when you pick up the right course and you use that information to help you in whatever you want to do, make money, succeed financially, whatever it may be, they're so beneficial. You need to be investing in courses, definitely at least in your 20s. 4, healthy food. This one is a very important one because a lot of people do not invest in healthy food because they think they can just get along eating McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, fast food each and every day. Yeah, you're in your 20s or your early teens, but you're not going to get away with that for long. You might be sportive, active right now. 20 years down the line, you'll realize once you stop doing those sports, in fact, even 10 years down the line, you stop doing those sports, your belly just starts inflating. That is not what you want to do. Remember, on this channel, we create high aspiring people. People who want to have big goals, big dreams, who want to succeed. Becoming unhealthy is not going to help you succeed in the long run. It's all well and good you being successful and having a lot of money, doing what you want to do. But if you're only alive until you're 50, there's no point. You need to invest in healthy food and you need to start it from early. I'm not saying you have to eat a salad each and every day, but what I am saying is focus on your nutrition. Be aware of your nutrition. What are you eating? What's going in your body? What are you taking in each and every day? How many calories are you taking in? What kind of calories are you taking in? Have you got a balanced diet? Do you eat 5 fruit and veg each and every day? Do you drink enough water? That is all a part of being healthy.
It is absolutely vital that you invest in your food, in those healthy foods early, at least in your 20s. And this should continue to your 30s and 40s, because if you start off, doing it wrong in your teens, late teens, 20s, it's only going to catch up to you in those 30s, in those 40s, and then you're going to be spending that money on things to keep up and get back to pure health, good health, purely because you didn't invest in your healthy foods when you should have 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years prior. So again, like I said, not only for us who are athletes, not only for us who are out and about, who are active, everybody, absolutely everybody, especially in your late teens, 20s, should definitely be investing in that healthy food. Doesn't mean you have to eat a salad every day. It just means you put the right things in your body, you get the appropriate nutrients for your body, and of course, you will see the results, you will see the benefits in the long run. 5, invest in traveling. So traveling is a good one because once you travel, once you visit new sites, for those of you who are lucky enough to have visited a few different continents or countries like I have, you will see that you come back a completely different person, or at least you never come back the same person as you were before. Experiencing different cultures, different foods, how people do things differently, seeing new sights, opens your minds, gives you beautiful experiences, lets you see how other people live, it lets you see that the way you're living is not the only way to live. Now the good thing about that is, not only do you get to see and experience new things, but you also get to have a break usually from whatever you're doing. That's a part of traveling, and for those of you who are definitely, again, in your 20s, this is very relevant to you. You don't have anything holding you down. Most likely no family, no wife, no children, and even if you do, you can still travel with them. What I'm trying to focus on here is the fact that you have the possibility to travel and the importance of investing in traveling during these ages. So again, for those of you who are late teens, 20s, definitely visit a few different places each and every year. Even if it's just once or twice every year, take holiday, visit new locations, visit new sites. And again, when I say traveling, I'm not saying visit all the different places in your country. Of course, that is a sort of form of traveling, but that's not what I mean here. Experiencing new, completely different cultures to what you've experienced before. Going somewhere new, somewhere nice, seeing something new, seeing different sights, opening your mind to different things that are out there, and again, just seeing completely different things to what you're used to seeing. Now, traveling is one of those investments where you're actually enjoying yourself, and of course, relaxing, usually chilling, having fun, doing all sorts of stuff, doing nice things, entertaining yourself in a different way. It's fun in so many different forms, but again, it's also a great place to invest, especially in those 20s. 6, investing in experiences. So what do I mean by experiences? Well, it's similar to travel, but it might be different experiences. So here's actually a wide range of different things. So for example, for those of you who have never done bungee jumping, skydiving, for a change, why not try those kind of things out? Again, it's something that will help you learn. If you've got a fear of heights, it might help you conquer that fear. If you've got fear of doing crazy things, it might help you conquer those things. It might push yourself to the limit. Of course, don't go too overdrive. But what I am saying again is invest in those experiences. Now, to be honest, what I really want to focus on when I say experiences here is those things that I've talked about in the past. Those little seminars, those little meetup events, those different kind of events which you can actually experience and of course will be life-changing for you. You remember them forever. You might have to pay to go to them. But again, it's those experiences that no one can take away from you. You learn when you're there, you meet new people when you're there, you network, you have a great time. And again, it can be to do with anything, for those of you who like real estate, you're in real estate, go out and try something there when it comes to meetups. For those of you who like stocks, there's enough different experiences you can try out with that. And this goes for a lot of different things, those seminars, those different events, so on and so forth. Those experiences are very important. You learn from experiences. You might have to pay for experiences, but it's good to pay for experiences, especially when you're in your 20s. Learn, see things that other people, who you're competing with, other people that are around you are not seeing. Experience things that other people there are not experiencing. Try things out. It's kind of like a part of visiting new places as well. But either way, you should definitely invest in those experiences during your 20s. And now last but not least, probably the most important one from this list, number 7, invest in yourself. This one doesn't need any introduction. This one is pretty self-explanatory. For those of you who do need it explained, investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. Now, how can you invest in yourself? Well, to be honest, by doing the prior 6 things I mentioned. So that goes for your healthy foods, that goes for your learning experiences, that goes for your knowledge, your courses, your books, that goes for all those kind of things. But it also just goes for yourself, in many different forms, such as the gym, staying healthy, staying active. It comes in the form of knowledge, learning through books, through courses, through whatever it may be. Investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. And to be honest, all the 6 that I mentioned prior are part of investing in yourself. You might not want to do it, you might think it's not relevant, but I have to tell you, it definitely is. In your 20s, you must be investing in yourself each and every day. That's how you become better. Because how am I going to help you guys become better if you don't want to invest in yourself? Spend that money, get that money out, invest in yourself, pay what you need to pay to learn new things, pay what you need to pay to get, whatever qualification you need to help you advance in your career. Instead of spending that money on things which are not going to help you advance, instead of spending money on things which are not going to aid you, spend that money on investing in yourself. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. No matter what you do going forward, investing in yourself will always be beneficial. And you might not use each and every skill that you learned from investing yourself, but somewhere along the line, you'll definitely learn to leverage your talents, build your network, of course, and become a better person overall. Now, investing in yourself comes in different forms for everybody because everyone has a different path, everyone's path is unique. But of course, like I said, if you know what you want to do and you, for example, need certain things and you're not sure if you want to spend the money or not, more often than not, if you know it's going to help you 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, whenever, invest in yourself, spend that money. If it's going to help you become who you need to be, who you're meant to be, don't hesitate on spending that money on yourself. If you don't hesitate on spending that money on gaming, on hanging out with friends, on food, on clubbing, then do not hesitate on spending money on investing in yourself, especially again when it's in line with what you're trying to achieve. Now, as you guys know, your 20s are those years where there's a lot of uncertainty, people are trying to figure out things for themselves. I've been in that situation. In fact, I still think I'm in that situation. You might try to be understanding what your purpose is. All sorts of stuff might be going on around you. But I'm telling you, if you invest in those 7 different things I talked about today, that's going to help you along your path, make your journey a little bit easier. It won't make it easy, but it'll make it a little bit easier. Again, for those of you who are in your late teens, early teens, do not hesitate to start doing these things as well. It will only put you ahead of the rest. Start building your foundations, gaining your insights, experience different things, enhance your knowledge. Do the things to help you become better each and every day. If you really do want to build your best life and eventually live your best life, which you always hear about, you have to leverage your skills. You have to start building your foundation, but do it step by step. There's no rush. You can take your time. And I'm sure there are people who are in their 30s and 40s who wish this kind of advice was handed out early to them. So those of us who are still in our 20s, again, in your teens, go ahead and use it to your advantage. There are people, like I said, who wish they could have heard this 15, 20 years ago. They didn't have access to this kind of information. So make sure that now that you guys actually have access to this kind of information, use that to your advantage and do not let yourself down. Do not have yourself coming back in 10, 15, 20 years saying, I wish I'd listened back then. I wish I'd done this back then. Do it now. Start doing it now. Get on with it and start building your best life step by step. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And as always, please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Add to that, we have cryptocurrency, stocks, we have affiliate marketing, we have my smart company, Tango Watches, we have my socials, we've got a free online guide to business stats, that first link in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, that's today's video. I got momentum making, you got momentum making. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.